Thank you, Jana. A massive show of force today, full of holiday cheer at Springfield School as Christmas came early for over 100 students. State and local police, the Marines, the mayor, city and state leaders all joined in the celebration today to assist Bob the Bike Guy, Charland, and his team donate around 150 bicycles and Lego sets to students through his nonprofit Pedal Through Youth. Charland says this is the biggest donation he's made since he started back in 2017, and he tells what makes this donation so special.
Most of these kids come from either poverty or war-torn countries. They've never seen the positive side of law enforcement, never seen the positive side of military, and with a few of my friends today, we changed that for them.
The school was filled with cheers and smiles as the kids got to choose their bikes along with officers and Marines.
This is so heartwarming, and this is what the holidays are all about giving back. For some of these kids, this is the first bike they're getting in their life, and they're going to remember that.
But, the bikes were all delivered this morning to the Springfield Emergence Academy, which is located inside the School of Commerce. Even law enforcement got a helping hand with this huge donation today. Santa himself. He was seen bringing in some bikes and mingling with the kids, spreading that holiday cheer.